Alright, so while we're waiting to get the correct size main bearings for the B275, gotta do a little repair / upgrade to this 706. So what happened was the ditch was overflowing because of all the colossal rain. And the easiest way to do that in a pinch, when your road is literally washing away, was hop on the big tractor and ride a big tractor tire through it. You know, widen it up, and it works great. I've actually had to do that a couple times over the last 4 or 5 years of living here. But when the tractor tire meets the culvert pipe, that is what you're left with. So, yep, sliced the tire, drove another 15 feet, and the tire flopped right off. Now, these tires that are on it are 6-bolt hubs, and they're narrow. These were 7.5 by 20s, which after putting the big old diesel engine upgrade and frame rails and what have you in a gas tractor, it was way heavier. So even just completely dry ground, you know, trying to cut hay or ted or any kind of hay, you know, just driving across a field of grass, you know, you're leaving ruts even when it's completely dry. I mean, not ruts, but it would sink in an inch or two. Turning, it would scuff the grass off the you know, the surface of the dirt and everything. So what I have got as the repair / upgrade, as I said, Jacob Boehm from Boehm Farms was thinking about me because I was complaining about the skinny tires on the front of my tractor, and he picked these up at a sale for me. They're 9.5 by 20s. Pretty good looking tires. I mean, for what they are, little check scratch here and there, but they're Firestones. And it was nice that, you know, he was thinking of me, and he called me and said, "Hey, I was thinking of you." And he didn't know whether my tractor was a 6-lug or an 8-lug like that. So did some research and found that there's the other one leaning up against a bunch of junk over there. Excuse the mess, please don't judge. But so I started looking, and the spindle part number for the 706 is the exact same part number all the way up to a 1586. What does that tell me? That tells me that the bearing races inside here for the hub are the same size. The spindle itself is the same size. So what I'm going to do is I've already gotten a set of 806 diesel 8-lug hubs from Allstate's Ag Parts. Cost me $58 a piece. I'm going to convert the front end over to 8-lug and then get away from these skinny 7.5 20s. I mean, they're just pizza cutters on the front of this thing, you know. I mean, in the grand scale of, you know, the size of the tractor, they're just too dang skinny. I've got a hood for it as well. That's something else that needs to be done. It's not a priority in the fact of, well, the tractor works without a hood. But yeah, I'll maybe take a couple pictures and insert those in front of the next video of the disassembly and what have you. But basically, I'll just post another video after the change from 6 to 8. And another thing that led me to know that it was possible was the fact that an 806, if it was gas, it would have came with 6 lugs, and if it was diesel, it would have came with 8-lug hubs. Diesel engine's obviously much heavier. So I will update you here in a few days, maybe, when I get this set up and get it done. I don't know if I'll put new bearings in or just use the bearings that are in it. The bearings in the side with no tire on it are actually brand new. I replaced those in June, I think, just on that one wheel over there. But if these ones are good shape, the races aren't bad at all, and I'll just punch the races out of the old hubs, put them in the new ones, and get it all put back together. Thanks for watching. If you like the stuff that I put out here, I don't know, I've only had like 6 or 7 videos, but I've got a couple views. You know, and I'm going to have a lot more video of actually planning. And I bought a chisel plow, 12-point International 55. You know, I'll try to get some videos of that in this upcoming spring. This disc is pretty much history. I was going to start to do a video on it, and it just commenced to fall apart. Just fall apart. This is not typical to any disc anybody knows about, because the bearing is actually on the inside of here, and the drive or the axle's fixed, whereas typically the axle has a bearing, and this is like not at all the setup. I can't even get these off because they're on this giant tube. Most discs, the blades themselves are like 1 inch or 1.25 inches square, and these are what my discs look like. That's what they look like, and it's a shame because I have a whole stack of brand new ones the guy gave me with, who bought this disc brand new, but it's as good as junk because I can't fix it. So can't find parts for it. I'll be finding another one. Again, thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you like it. If you don't, you can tell me a comment of something you might want to see. You know, and then yeah, subscribe if you feel I'm worthy of it. I appreciate your time if you watched it to the end. Thank you.